Hello friends, welcome to Tech Freak. So friends, today we will see how we can migrate our Liferay 6.2 to Liferay DXP. So this contains various things. So today we will discuss how to migrate the database from Liferay 6.2 to Liferay DXP. So when we migrate the database, we need to migrate the following things, or we can say these things can be migrated when we migrate the database. So the first thing is users. So I already created one dummy 6.2 in which I created a user. So let me just sign in with that user only. So the user is aditya@gmail.com and the password is Aditya. So let me sign in. So go to control panel and click on users and organization. So as you can see, we have this Aditya user and the test user. So test user is provided by Liferay and Aditya I created. So this is the first thing. Now second thing that we need to migrate is document and media. So when I click on this content and click on this document and media, so you can see we have one folder Aditya pics, and inside this we have one pic which is Aditya pic in Taj Mahal. So this is the second thing. Third thing is web contents. So I created one web content, life in India, and I use this web content and this document which I uploaded in this web content. So this is the third thing. The fourth thing is pages. So as you can see, we have two pages. This welcome page on which I add this web content display portlet, and the second page is this page in 6.2. And the final thing is the portlets. So basically we migrate the portlet in later tutorial, but yes, this we need to migrate. So as you can see, I will click on this pages in 6.2 and I add one portlet on this. So this is my portlet, and on this console you can see this is print when we click on the page, and this is my view.jsp which is printed. So this is my plugin HDK, Liferay plugin HDK 6.2, and inside this I have one portlet which is hello world in Liferay 6.2. So these all the things which we need to migrated. So what is the prerequisite, or we can say pre-migration steps? So first thing, for the users, we need to delete all the users which are not in use. Second thing, for the document and media, delete all the duplicate files. For web content, delete all the versions except latest version. Let me go to the web content. So as you can see, this is my web content and the current version is 1.0. So like if you have various versions of a single portlet, like this could be like 1.5 or 2.0, so you can delete all the previous version and keep only the latest one. Pages is fine and portlet is fine. And one last thing, we need to clean up the resource permission. This is a simple step. So you can simply go to control panel, click on this server administrator, and inside the resources we have this cleanup permission. Just click execute. So this is successfully clean. So for the above three things, web content, document media, and users, you can write some Groovy script or some small program by which you can delete the all the versions or delete the duplicate files. Or these Groovy can be also available on Google. You can search it out and accordingly modify as per your requirement. But the main motto is we need to keep the size of our database minimal, so the lesser the size, the more smooth is the process. So now let's, after all these things, the important thing is take the database backup. So let me open my DB which is connected to the Liferay 6.2. So this is my database, Liferay old. So let's check the user table. So as you can see, these are two users, Test and Aditya, and this is the default which is provided by Liferay. So because I am not logging with this user, so that's why on UI it is only available as 2. So these are the users. So let's take the backup of this. So you can create the table, delete, insert single SQL file, and on the desktop I will save this and click on export. And these are the data. So let's check. So as you can see, we have this data, Aditya Pixin. So our database backup is fine. So after the database backup, take the backup of data folder. So you can find the data folder in your Tomcat. This data folder. So just copy and paste. So now we have all the backups. So let's create a folder. So this is your backup and we need to keep it safe, and because this is our last backup. So for now this is fine. In the next video we will use this data folder and this backup and migrate the database to our DXP. So if you like the video, you can hit the like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.